Welcome to a literature review of Homelessness in America, a review of literature by author Heidi Sommer. My name is Melissa Pratt, and I am a 2016 Communication Fluency student. This is my scavenger hunt vlog for week 3, and the date is September 9, 2016. All of us have been touched by homelessness, whether we have a personal testimony or we know someone who is or was homeless, or maybe we have given money to someone that we saw on the streets. Either way, it has touched each and every one of our lives. In my life, I have a personal testimony. I dealt with it as a child, moving around from place to place, never knowing whether I would stay in one home or be bounced to another. I was blessed enough to have made it out, but I also know that there are plenty of people who have succumbed to the streets and simply look at it as a way of life. My goal is to research and find the best practice to help combat this problem and help those who are striving to become stable make it out of this trap. A second reason why I am so passionate about this topic is because of the Charlotte Rescue Mission. They deal with chronically homeless people and help them get back on their feet. They work with them and they work with their social workers to help find them stable housing. And once they have that housing, the previously homeless community member is allowed to come into their furniture bank and pick out furniture for free. And then volunteers like myself come on Saturdays and deliver that furniture free of charge. This really uplifts that community member and makes them feel more whole and makes them feel more stable. The third reason why I chose to focus my attention on homelessness is because of Jesus' expectation of those in his kingdom when it comes to the poor. He wants us to feed them, clothe them, and treat them as equals. We do this out of love for him, and we do this out of love for people. Helping those who can't do anything for us is the sincerest form and display of love. Sommer's article chronicles the rise of homelessness over the past 10 to 15 years. It also contrasts the government's initial response and efforts in the 1980s to that of today. The rise of homelessness began during the recession of the 1980s. It caught the attention of every branch of government. Recovery and housing programs were developed for those experiencing temporary homelessness. The problem arose when temporary homelessness became long-term homelessness. The government policies that were initially in place had to change their methods in order to address the needs of the chronically homeless. Since chronic homelessness has often been seen in those who refuse government services, the government is now at a crossroads. Should they encourage those who have been chronically homeless by developing alternative solutions? Or should they hide the problem by making the community invisible? This article grapples with the benefits and the pitfalls of both of those questions. Before this article's publication, the focus of researchers was on characterizing homeless people. This was done in hope that, by knowing who would most likely fall victim, they would be able to develop preventative strategies as well as effective solutions. What previous research has found is the face of homelessness has changed and continues to change. Initially, homelessness had one face: older white disabled males. Now, homelessness doesn't discriminate. It is seen among a large population of minorities, both young and old men, as well as among single mothers with children. For more information about homelessness and what people are doing to combat the problem, a works cited page has been included. These sources can be found in Google Scholarly or in your local academic library. Since they are cited in APA format, you may find them initially by using the author's first and last name, or you can research them by the article's title, which is one of the most effective ways to research an article.